The accident occurred on the 13th of October 1928 at 5:20 in the morning. That second freight train, as it approached Charfield, the signal decided that there wasn't enough time to allow him to go through to Bristol, or to Yate, in fact. So he decided to tell him to shunt back into the siding, which had been occupied by the previous train. He then set his signals to red, his stop home signal and his away signal, his distance signal. Now, you have to understand the weather conditions. There was a mist or fog, depends how you look at it. Signalman decided that it was perfectly okay for trains to come. So he's reversing the train. Coming down is the express from Leeds. As it approached the distance signal, which was theoretically at stop, they went past it. They later said that it wasn't, it was a green. And as they approached the home signal, which was also at stop, they said it wasn't, it was green. So as they approached the train reversing, it hit the trucks derailed the engine. The engine of the express train was also derailed. They ended up really lodged underneath the tunnel. And of course, the coaches behind cascaded into the train. The train was half lit by electricity, but unfortunately also half lit by gas. There were gas cylinders and immediately exploded. And the fire apparently burnt for 9 hours. It was that bad. I also found out some very interesting things about what happened afterwards. The village itself was exemplary in its helping. The pub on the corner took the injured in. Everybody looked after everybody. I think there was a letter sent saying thank you for what you've done. So I learned that was good. So who's to blame for this accident? Well, the driver of the express train and the fireman said that they looked out and saw the signals at green. Subsequently, they were charged with manslaughter, but were found not guilty for various reasons.
By the time I was growing up, it happened probably 20 years ago, and it was a thing of the past. And then the television cameras started coming to look at it because it came into the public view, and that's when people got interested in it, and it got other people in the country knew about it. Cliff Mushmore, well, they were one of the first that came, and then Points West came, always at the anniversary, like coming up now. But over the last few years, it's all died out again.
They say that there was a lady that used to come up to the church that these two children belonged to. And she used to come and pray by the memorial.
She used to just come, not particularly at the anniversary, she'd come any time in a chauffeur-driven car, and we used to my mother would just say, oh, it's the lady in black just turned up. And she'd go down and put a little posy always where it was the two unknown on the grave, on the curb. But nobody spoke to her, and somebody told me in the village that she also went down to the bridge and looked over the bridge where the crash happened. They'd seen her there. Come anymore. The last time she came, I can remember her coming I was probably 17, something like that. And now I'm 86. It's not a village anymore, is it? And when the railway came in, then they moved the village down to the railway. That's when the village became the centre of the village. Yeah. When I was a child, there was only the red brick council houses, the church and the school, and a few cottages down through what is now Wootton Road, and a few cottages in Station Road and down New Street. There were no other houses down there. And when we walked to school from here to Charfield, we had to go round the old hill. The new hill, they didn't put that straight hill into the 60s. Yeah. It's completely different, to what it was when we were kids. People still come and look at the grave, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graveyard has a steady stream of visitors.
Yeah.
Every day. Busier at the weekends, busier at Easter and Christmas and Mother's Day. We get a steady stream of people coming up, leaving flowers.
Well, history is important to anybody, isn't it? And whilst we don't learn anything from it now, we do pay our respects to the dead. As you know, there's a memorial to 10 named people and 2 unnamed children up in there. And the Friends of St James worked really tirelessly to look after this. And last year, owing to a donation from a businessman here, they renovated the actual monument, which was in poor condition. So I think from that respect, from a village perspective, yes, I do. I think it's an excellent thing, and it's historical.